Hey everybody! That was so loud it threw me off. Welcome back to movie review time, where basically we geek out about a movie we just saw, and we just saw Thor Ragnarok. So this is going to be our no spoiler review, where basically we just talk a few minutes about it and kind of actually review the movie in this one, I guess, and then we'll go on to a different spoiler video if you want those afterwards. So
can we just go straight to spoilers?
No, we got to do the no spoiler part. But you guys are safe. But if you'd like the spoiler review video, the link is in the description below, or something's popping up somewhere right about now. You can click on that. Boop. And go watch that instead. But I recommend you watch this one first, because this will be our actual review in here.
Okay.
Cool? Everybody good? All right. Let me catch my breath. That movie was awesome.
Yeah, it was very good.
Insanely fun.
Yeah.
I can see what people are saying it's the funniest Marvel movie yet, but I wouldn't get turned off by that, because I was concerned going in, like, oh, is this gonna be like a laugh a minute, like every line is a comedy line? Because the beginning of the movie, it's got a lot of that, but it does settle in. And
I mean, it does have its serious moments.
Yeah, but nothing really heavy. Like, the emotional weight in this movie is nowhere near like what we got out of Guardians or Civil War.
Yeah, and actually, some of the things that should have been really heavy weren't quite as heavy as they could have been.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the beginning that's kind of, it's a driving force of the story, and maybe just we have been away from those characters so long we didn't care as much.
I don't think we ever cared that much about that character.
Yeah, they could have built that up, but you know, we don't want to spoil what that is.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, we're not saying that in a negative, because I think this movie works perfectly the way it is. The pacing is relentless. Like, it's just, there's not a dull movie in
Give me a moment.
Not a dull moment, and no, there's not a dull movie in this moment either.
Okay then.
That kind of makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, now you got it. I gave you the problem.
So, no, yeah, I mean, the special effects are great. The 3D is awesome.
This is some of the best use of 3D I've seen in a while.
Hulk looks, I mean...
So good.
He's the most Banner looking Hulk, which is like a good thing in terms of, I mean, you can see the actor inside.
So I'm just picturing a Steve Bannon Hulk. No politics. I'm just picturing what that guy looks like as a Hulk.
I got Bruce. Sorry, I've been listening to way too much politics lately, apparently.
But yeah, we're not going there. I just thought that was funny. But sorry, you were talking about the Hulk and how good he looks. I know, you corrected it to Banner, but you just got me on that one. Yeah, the CG on
Valkyrie is
a great character, which I'm anxious to talk more about in spoilers.
Yeah, so yay, more girls.
Yeah, kick-ass girls, ladies, women, whatever you prefer. Loki was fantastic. Loki had some great moments in this. Some great comedic moments in this as well. Cate Blanchett as Hela is great.
Although it is very Rita Repulsa. I get it.
Visually, yeah, but her performance was nowhere near that. She's not hamming it up. She's not going like over the top.
Oh, she kind of is.
No, we need to rewatch Power Rangers.
Apparently.
Yeah, because that was, and we're not knocking that.
It's just the costume.
It's really just more the costume than anything. Then again, we liked Power Rangers, and I liked what was done in that. I'm just saying, I don't think that holds weight. Other than the look of it, I can see some similarities. Yeah. CG's fantastic.
Yeah, she wasn't like crazy. Rita was a bit more crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the story really, really works, I think, in this. There's some great things that they changed from the trailers, you were saying.
Oh, yeah. The trailers...
Without spoiling it,
do not trust the trailers.
Yeah, there's some really good misdirects going on in there. Music is really interesting. The music is very different than usual. And, I mean, they use some songs really well. They use some classic rock stuff in there really well, but...
There was a song in there. I was sitting here going like, wait a minute, they're doing the theme for something else, and now I can't remember what it was.
Probably
it was something with a big. It wasn't. Okay, never mind.
So
if I think about it later, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the score though is what I was talking about. Was very different. It was very kind of clubbish, but it worked. You know, and very digital and alien, and I liked that quite a bit. The alien designs. I'm anxious to see this thing on Blu-ray. and get like the background, is just pause and look at some of these, because some of those alien designs are awesome. There's a bar with like this awesome robot that in the credits is, I mean, it's not a spoiler because it has nothing to do with the movie. This is just something I totally caught. It's called BeerBot 5000.
Yeah.
It's like a bartending droid. It's just awesome. Yeah, but again, the way everything works, and like the scenes you've seen in the trailers are awesome in the movie, but there's so much more to those scenes you haven't seen too. They really push things even further in the best of ways.
I was having to like bury my face in my coat because I was like laughing and squeeing so much during that gladiator scene.
Yeah. Through most of the movie.
Most of the movie, but particularly the gladiator scene.
Yeah, there's some great stuff, but then the stuff after that is really good too, which again, we want to talk about, but we're not going to talk spoilers here. But again, like I said, pacing through and through. Two after credit scenes, one kind of in the middle, one at the very end.
So many people left after the first one.
And even before any of them, there was still like a decent amount of people that left. And I'm like, who are these people that don't know to sit through the credits of a Marvel movie? Unless they just didn't like they hated it so much, like, I don't care or something. I don't get it. Or they're just gonna watch it later or save something for, I don't understand. But they're kind of important scenes. Well, one's important, the other's really damn funny. But Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
As you said, is
Jeff Goldblum as Jeff Goldblumiest.
Yeah, it's the most
he has
Goldblumiest
reached, like,
Goldblum.
Shatner levels of personality.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. He is an awesome character in this. I really loved him in this. Of course, there's a Stan Lee cameo.
Oh.
It's one of the more over-the-top ones, so that's pretty fun.
I think it might be one of my top favorite ones.
I liked it. I don't know. I think I got a couple more I like more than that, but still very, very cool. Again, Carl Urban is fantastic in this.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's great as always in this. I mean, everybody actually had something to do. Like, none of the characters in it, there's like no waste in this movie. There's no characters in here that didn't have a purpose, except for maybe one secondary character sidekick, but it's just so funny, it totally works. But yeah, again, designs, just everything. The way the start to it, oh my god, the start to it. The way it starts, the whole opening story is great, and then like the actual beginning of the movie after the opening story kind of thing is really great. It reminded me of something that was hilarious on Game of Thrones. But yeah, just awesome. What else? I know there's more to talk about because it's a freaking awesome movie.
Well, yeah, they're called spoilers.
I know, but I'm trying to like what in filmmaking terms, because I do like to try to review the actual film. Sound design and effects, all that stuff. We already did effects. But sound design was really good. Like I said, costuming, hair, makeup, all that. CG, fantastic. Editing. I mean, again, it's just really good. I can see everybody's saying best Marvel movie ever. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. It's up there. It's one of my favorites, but I still really like the emotional weight of Civil War. That, to me, is still my favorite of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies, personally.
Okay, I can see where you're coming. That hadn't even crossed my mind until you said it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I mean, again, this was really good, but it's definitely the best of the, and Guardians 2. Or Guardians 1.
I have trouble picking favorites, so I'm gonna sit here going like, this and Guardians, definitely.
Yeah. I'm just ready for Tiki, the director. I'm gonna learn the name, because it's worth learning.
Watiki?
I'm ready for him to make more Marvel movies. I'm ready for the era of him and James Gunn making Marvel movies and running things. Because it is fun.
Yeah, although, really looking forward to Black Panther, though.
Yeah, that looks really cool, too.
Yeah,
Except, I mean, it really does.
The 3D trailer was pretty good.
Yeah, the 3D looks great, but I've heard other people say this, and now that I've heard it said, I can kind of see it. I'm a little bit worried that it is going to be a bit more of a Marvel Phase 1-esque movie. It's going to be a retelling of Iron Man. Just story-wise, it's like, it's kind of going to be it may not be. I hope it's not. But
I'm not sure if...
Well, the Phase 1 movies always had, like, you had to fight a villain that was a villainous version of yourself kind of thing. And we've seen in the trailers of Black Panther, it's a guy that looks a lot like, his own Black Panther suit kind of thing, fighting Black Panther, that kind of stuff. It looks like, maybe there's this predictable story this guy coming into his own, and, you know, he's going to go through those
Yeah,
beats.
it's called an origin story.
Right, but
they are pretty predictable.
Right, but we've moved past those in the Marvel Universe. They didn't have to do them for Spider-Man.
Because everybody knows Spider-Man.
Yes.
Everybody.
Yes, but you can have an origin story without it having to be a formulaic origin story. You can tell those beats through other actions and stories. And why are we talking about Black Panther? This is supposed to be a Thor Ragnarok review. Which is not an origin story. But in a way, really, really good for the Thor trilogy.
Yes.
It's a good capper to that.
Do we have any idea if they're planning on another one?
I don't know. Well, I think they're being pretty hush-hush about most things until after Infinity War. So, you know, mild tease and setup for that. Not as much as I would have expected probably, or hoped for, but you know, what you gonna do? All right, anyways, we'll wrap it up there. That's our no spoiler talk, because we got to go talk some spoilers. We got to point out specific things.
Spoilers now.
Yes. So anyways, let us know, guys. Don't put spoilers in this one, but if you're excited to see it or whatever, you know, you can drop some comments down below. You can, if you want to see the spoiler video, it's out. It comes out the same, you know, comes out same time this does. Also, if you're seeing this the day it comes out, November 3rd, on 2017, this come out about 5 p.m. In 2 hours from now at 7 p.m., we'll be doing Drunken Movie Night live stream.
So you can hang out with us live.
Yeah, for like 6 hours and chat and play games, and we're doing our Marvel night. We're gonna watch the 1978 Doctor Strange, and we're gonna watch, then followed by the 1988 The Incredible Hulk Returns, where he meets Thor. So I'm even more excited for that after watching this movie. So anyways, so comments and all that, click that thumbs up button, give us that thumb of encouragement. We do love to be encouraged. And I guess we're gonna get out of here and go talk some spoilers, so we'll see you all later.